Hi, this is Lee Ambergy, stampwithlee.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you so much for stopping by the We Be Stamping Team Blog Hop. So grateful. So I just have a quick video for you today for the card I'm featuring, and this is the card that I am using, and it features, the stamp is from the So Sincere stamp set. I love that. I love that stamp set. But I've also used our All About Autumn Designer Series paper. So again, this is a very easy card to make. And actually it really used some scraps of the Designer Series paper, and again, some scraps of, this happens to be Cajun Craze that I mounted my Designer Series paper on. I also used the, I know it's here somewhere. I have no, here it is. I also used the Timber embossing folder, but on the one I'm going to make with you, I'm not going to use that. I want to see what that looks without it. So this is my inspiration, and this is what we're going to be making. So I started with a card base that's crumb cake, 5.5 by 8.5. I folded that in half and burnished, but I'm going to burnish it again, burnish with my bone folder. Then I have a piece of Very Vanilla cardstock, and I have already mounted some of my Designer Series paper. But on this, I just used my adhesive and adhered that flat. These I am going to, I'm going to pop up with some dimensionals. So change it up just a little bit. So I'm not embossing, and I am not using, I'm not doing this flat. So I'm going to just, for the time being, put these on here upside down so I can at least get some of my spacing. Because I took the backing off of these, because there's nothing more boring than sitting there watching someone peel the backings off of dimensionals. And these were some scrap ones I had, so it works just as well. And where are my dimensionals? Here they are. Here's my dimensionals. So I'm going to put, it's on the back. Now you're going to get to sit there and watch me peel these off. And some days on these, I am all thumbs. There we go. All right. So I like how that looks. And I guess this is going to be a kind of like surprise on how I mount these. And you know what? It's really not going to matter too much. If I want to change it at the last minute and change the direction, I can. But it's kind of a surprise. Let me put that one that way. Yeah, that one's pretty. Okay, let's get this one. There. All right. So that's it. That's my squares. I think that does look kind of nice. What I have done for my greeting is, this is from the Stylish Shapes. So this is in the copper clay. I think I might have said Cajun Craze earlier. This is copper clay. Duh. This is what we're using. And I am stamping in Early Espresso. So I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to hopefully get this straight and not goober it. Looks pretty good. Close up my ink so I don't stick my fingers in it. And then I am also going to pop this out with the Stylish Shapes dies. And just so this won't hopefully shift on me, I'm just going to put a piece of paper tape on there. And I've got my mini off camera here that I'm going to run this through. Throw my scrap away, use my tape again until there's, my mom would say, till there's no more good left in it. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive here and hopefully get my greeting pretty much centered end to end on here. Okay, and then I'm also going to put this to my card panel with dimensionals. Okay, remove the backings. And I know you're like, well, now you've got this panel with dimensionals and it's going to be lumpy, but you know, I've always had a tendency to build my panel and then attach it to my card base. It's just how I seem to work. So in that case, I've got my liquid adhesive here, and that's how I'm going to put this to my card base. Need a thin layer on the edge. And card base, get my panel. Hear this? And we are almost done. We are going to add some bling. And on this one, these are the speckled dots, and I used the copper clay dots on here. I think I am going to use, crumb cake. I think I'm going to use crumb cake on this one. Something different. So here we go. There. Very simple, very basic. You know, go through your designer series paper. I mean, I'm always saying, don't reinvent the wheel. Go through your designer series paper, see what you have, and if you have scraps, great. If not, then hey, cut your paper and a very simple, easy layout. And think what you have with your paper. Do you need a birthday card? Do you need a thinking of you card? Do you need a get well card? It's great. Yes, you send out birthday cards and anniversary cards, Christmas cards, whatever, Easter cards. But just grab some of your paper, find a pattern that speaks to you. And you know what? The best way is to make a card and just send it to someone saying, I'm thinking of you. What I call it, just because card. Those are the best kind of cards to receive. And they bring me, when I send cards like that, they bring me so much joy. Knowing that I am sending a card to someone and hopefully that it makes their day. So thank you so much for watching this video and hopping along on our blog. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.